episode 2 of this super quality series. That's all I wrote for an introduction, sorry. Let's start by saying that I had doubts. I had doubts that making a low-effort bait-and-switch game for a user base which sincerely believes posting a text comment like this can actually work was a little immoral, even for me. But fortunately, a Roblox intern swept right in and reassured me that no, this is in fact how Roblox is supposed to work, and as long as it's popular, there is no problem to be had. And when even a renowned developer such as Alex Neutron came out saying that it's okay because children don't know what they want and love it, well, whatever he meant by it, I was thoroughly convinced my actions are just and began making the game immediately. I took the Diet Coke of Tycoon Foundations, Beren's Tycoon Kit, instead of using the fabled BP3G2R Dayren trademark Tycoon trademark system trademark I once made for something that I never made, nobody heard of, and I'm just mentioning it now to show off. I'm not saying Bereza's kit is bad or anything, even though it sort of is. It's just not very good because it needs to be simple to use for these people. So it lacks some functionality. I will still have to do some light scripting and meddle with what Bereza wrote a little bit, so don't worry, there's still a pretty good chance it won't work at all on launch. So far, I was mostly testing if Bereza's Tycoon Kit can work with the things I have in mind, which it seems like it should, after 2 or 3 death threats. I also started building, which fared significantly worse. Initially, I was not too sure about the overall visual style, if you can call it like that in a game like this. Eventually, I did make a basic tier 1 set of Tycoon machines, or whatever they are called. All wooden, because A, I don't like the wood reviewer, and hopefully he sees this and gets a stroke, and B, it's the ancient video game law. Tier 1 is wood, end of discussion. Look at this, it's a wooden furnace, with wood burning in it, end of discussion, it makes sense, shut up. After this, I went off to do research, so I knew how to progress with the following machine tiers. From reading obscure quasi-scientific articles about the psychological effects of colors so I could build the next Tycoon objects and later the map effectively, to the more practical topics. I visited several popular standard quality Tycoons and observed the local wildlife. It was a dangerous task, but fortunately, I didn't contract any new mental illnesses and gathered several insights, the main design philosophy among them. In the generic front-page Tycoon genre, 2 things are key: theme and combat. A good theme, and by good I mean popular, can justify the lack of combat, although don't ever, and I mean ever, leave combat out from your generic Tycoon. Whatever reason you might have, it's not good enough unless you are making a quality Tycoon game. YouTube Factory Tycoon makes sense. Moon Tycoon, yeah. Then DD's... Anyhow, combat is a must. I'm still not too sure about the theme, however. I have a thing in mind, although it's a bit of a gamble, compared to a safe strategy of something like a Dan PTSD Tycoon. I'll think about that one myself. What I could use your input for, however, is the level of popular Roblox game effort level we are going for. This is supposed to be a series about finding out how popular can a low-effort game get, but just how low are we talking about? Is this low enough, or should I do less than that? You decide! Subscribe, favorite, 1 like equals 1 prey, hashtag sacrifice a goat, or else I'll kill this channel prematurely before the series is finished. But mostly post a comment with thoughts on whichever you'd prefer, that is, this much building effort or less. And not to forget, thanks to anyone who submitted their virtual shekels towards the future advertising fund of whatever this is going to turn out being. The shirts are still there, just saying, if you want to buy them. Links in the description. It's not like I'll sell the Robux on a third-party site and run away in the middle of the series. No! No. No.